Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Beautiful Sunday morning here, St. Carlos City. They're getting the city ready for Charter Day. I believe it's the first week in July. A lot of festivals, a lot of concerts and activities. If you're in the area, come on by. I mean, it'll be about 1 million people here. They'll come from all over this little region because it's really a big celebration. I want to ask the question, and I want you to think long and hard about this as it pertains to the predator and the prey in the Philippines. You know, the reputation of the foreign man is that we're the predator here. That we come over here, we take advantage of these poor and innocent women. But is that really what's happening? This is the discussion I want to have today. Is that really what's happening? Because if I told you that the majority of men, and I don't really have any figures, but I can say this, the majority of men, especially the ones that I deal with, they were invited over here. They didn't just get on a plane and show up in the Philippines. Somebody invited them here with promises of this and that. You know, if you're over here, if you've been here before, you know what I'm talking about. So would that make sense that the prey, the lamb, would invite the wolf to dinner if she knows she's going to be the damn dinner? It doesn't make sense to me. But it would make sense if the wolf invited the lamb or the sheep over for dinner, knowing you're going to be the damn dinner. But our reputation, we got a bad reputation over here, foreign men, for some reason. Despite all the good we do, okay, despite the fact that we're literally a rainbow over here. No man is the same over here, but they lump us all into one basket. We got a bad reputation, I mean, for over a century. And I just don't think it's well deserved, really. So they just take for granted that we come over here to do harm. You know, we're labeled as takers. But like I said, if I told you that most of us are invited over here, that should make a difference. Hey! Hey, good morning. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. This is nice right here. Look at the new, let me show y'all something real quick. They broke my thought, but I'm going to keep going. This is the new City Hall here behind me. I want to show y'all. Well, I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but St. Carlos City's no joke. To be a city of this size, man, they really spend their tax money good. I mean, it's got a lot of things going on that a city this size wouldn't have. This is a second-class city. I mean, but don't forget that this is a retirement place, ladies and gentlemen. This really isn't a tourist place, even though there's a lot of tourist attractions here. I mean, if you come to the Philippines, you don't want to make your final destination St. Carlos City. But let's get back to the subject. Predator, prey. Doesn't make sense to me for the prey, the sheep, to invite the wolf to dinner. But it makes good sense that the wolf would invite the sheep. Well, why do I say we're prey? Because we've got what they want. See, they're hungry. And they want to eat. Literally. And if we are the diamond, the prize, the catch, and I believe in my heart of hearts that we are, then why would we need to prey on anybody? But remember, this relationship goes back a long way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of that. Americans have been coming here at least since 1899. But it's really gotten to the point where a lot of men are being turned off, with that scenario. They don't want to be looked down on. They don't want to be preyed upon. They don't want to be discriminated against. I'm going to talk about ageism on my live stream today. And, the limited beliefs that come along with that. But some men are being turned off, so they're not coming here. They know the reputation we have over here, and they don't care what other men are doing over here. They want to spend their fourth quarter in a more positive light, and I can't really blame them. But what I'm trying to do, we're trying to control the narrative of our reputation. We're trying to change that. We're trying to flip the script. It's hard because a lot of men work against us. Not just the women, but they feed into that narrative. They throw fuel on the fire. They think that a 21-year-old or 25-year-old woman doesn't have any sense over here, that she can't make decisions on her own. So they put it all on us. I'm going to talk a little bit about that on my live stream today, because it really is a turnoff, man. I know that I've been preyed upon over here. For every one of me that shows up over here, there's 10,000 women waiting. That would be the prey, wouldn't it? Okay? If I've got all of that to offer, if I've got everything they need, okay? Hey, man, Buntai. And they know how to get it. All they got to do is invite me over here. I think I'm being preyed on. I'm making all the sacrifices. Meanwhile, she's just going about her business at home like she normally does. I wouldn't consider a predator because we're not setting a trap. She's setting the damn trap. They know the score. See, the trap is being set. You just don't know it. But when I tell you, hey man, be careful when you come over here. Do your research, do your due diligence, know what you're stepping into. Y'all say I'm a party pooper. I'm trying to rain on your parade. No, I'm just telling you to bring an umbrella to the parade. And then, I guess by me being over here for so long, I can see things that a new man can't see, obviously. I did a video, it's like some men don't care that they're being preyed upon, because it's like, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. But I care about my reputation, because really at this stage in my life, it's really all I've got. I hate to be thrown in with everybody else. The pedophiles, the abusers, the users. But we're all lumped in that same basket. So that's why I have discussions like this, to try to turn it around, because no matter how much good you do over here, and we do a lot of damn good, you're still seen as a predator. You're still seen as taking advantage of the circumstances over here. Even though we had nothing to do with the circumstances, we didn't create them. My analogy is probably the best analogy. If I were a business and I came to the Philippines, because guess what? The labor is cheaper. The cost of living is lower. The cost of doing business is lower, sorry. And the profits are higher, you'd say I was a genius. But because I'm a man and I'm doing it for myself, you call me a predator. See, that's bullshit. We're not preying on these young women over here. If anything, we're the ones being preyed upon. We've got what they want. We need to have these discussions more often, over and over and over. You don't talk about it enough because they sweep it under the rug. Oh, it's no big deal. As long as I'm happy, as long as I'm satisfied. That's true, but we're trying to change the narrative. We're trying to flip the script. It's hard, though, when you got other men who are jumping on the wagon and kicking us down. It's almost got to the point, guys, where we're being discriminated against. I mean, let me, what's the word I want to use? I don't want to get this wrong. But let me be on my own merit. Okay, don't judge me based on what somebody else did. I think the reason they put us all in a bucket or basket like that is because so few people have had any type of interaction with foreigners over here. They think Indians are the same as Americans, and Australians are the same as Chinese. But in all actuality, man, it's a rainbow over here. Filipinos get lucky. We don't get lucky, we get unlucky. I was watching a video yesterday where an American guy, he's trying to sell his 220 million peso house. Now, why would he be the predator if he comes over here and spends 220 million, okay, to take care of his family, his Filipino wife and their two, Philam children now? Does it make sense that he's the damn predator? Does it? But it goes right into what I'm saying. She got lucky. She didn't have no idea that man had the kind of money he's got. And then you get some women who get unlucky. There's a story going circulating around, and I got the link to it, and I'll put it in this video, where a 70-year-old man was dealing with, I think she was 17 or 18, because he told the girl that he was a millionaire, but he wasn't. He was broke, basically. He was just pension broke. And, he had his way with her and everything, and he ended up dying, don't leave him anything. And see, that's the story that we get, that's put out there. We don't get the 220 million peso house, and I think they've got several other properties and stuff. Okay, you don't get that story. But it's time that we really flip the script, man, because at this stage in our life, we're in the fourth quarter. We want to be put in a positive light. We don't want to just be looked at as a pig getting led to slaughter. And honestly, over here, they eat a lot of pig. They eat a lot of pork, a lot of lechon. So today, I'm going to put it on record as saying we're the prey. They're the predator. We're being invited to dinner. We're the lamb. We're the sheep. And just don't ever forget that. But when you do come over here, be on your best behavior, because that's the only way that we're going to turn this thing around. Be the ambassador of your country. Remember, this is just a conversation. It don't have to mean anything to you. It's just whatever it is I'm thinking about when I get up in the morning. But I was thinking, why is it after all these years, foreign men are still looked at as the predator? And we're taking advantage of these poor and innocent women over here. When in fact, if you really put the numbers up there, I would say that there's more men being taken advantage of over here. So if you're in America, in the Philippines, Thailand, wherever you are, Vietnam, because Vietnam is being looked at as a good retirement location. Da Nang, I believe it is. I watched a video yesterday. It's a beautiful place. Help somebody. Get out of yourself and help somebody. Just try it, okay? Remember, you're not gonna reap the rewards right away when you think you are. And they're certainly not gonna come from where you expect them to come, but they're coming. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. There's very few foreign predators who show up over here. But for every one predator that shows up over here, we're all painted with that same brush. And it's time that stops, guys, okay?